What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Spam with Saltwater Fishing. If this is your first time to the channel, what is going on? Welcome. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button down below. If you already have, I really appreciate you. Today I'm going to show you how to cast a cast net. I have an 8-foot Betts Old Salt. They make excellent cast nets. This is probably one of the best ones that you can get for the money. And I'll include a link down in the description below if I can find one, so you can go purchase one if you want. They make different sizes. This one's going to be the 8-foot. You can throw it a couple times, load up on bait, and be just fine. So I'm going to show you how to throw it. I've already taken it out of the box. Comes with instructions, but I'm going to show you how to do it. You want to find the end of the rope, which is right here. It'll have a place to put your wrist through. What I like to do is run the main part of my rope through that loop, run my wrist through there, and tighten it down. Don't forget to do that. If you watch one of my videos, you saw that I threw the net without even securing it to my wrist because I was in a hurry and almost lost my net. Next thing you want to do is coil up all your line. And I like to just do about 2.5 foot, 3-foot coils until you get down to the horn of the net. I got my rope coiled down, and I'm gonna grab the horn of the net. That's what you call that right there, is the horn. I'm gonna grab that. And this is an 8-foot net, so it's gonna be taller than me. But what I wanna do is make sure that my net is free of tangles. So I like to open it up. Just make sure it's not tangled up and your lead line is free. And this is called your lead line, the bottom where all your lead is. So these actually have real lead in them, unlike some nets that have the synthetic. This net sinks really good. It's made of pretty high quality material. I don't get them for free, I buy them. I like to pass on high quality stuff that works for me. So once you know that it's untangled, stretch it all the way out. I like to grab where the horn is, just like that. I'm right-handed, so if you're left-handed, you'll have to do the opposite. Come down to about 1/3 of the net, make a coil, just like that. Come down again to about groin level, make another coil. And I have a bad wrist and I can still do this, so you should be able to this technique as well. So once you have your coil here, go and take, coming straight down one of my lead line, straight down from the net, wrap it over my arm like that. Okay, don't be afraid, it's not going to get tangled up if you do it right. Wrap it over. So what I did, came straight down, lead line, wrapped over. So I'm going to come down away from me here and grab a piece and coil it like that. Okay, so real easy. I'll do that again. Come down, coil it around, just like that. Now I'm going to come closest to me and do the same thing right on top of each other. See, and if you have a tangle like that, don't be afraid to get it undone because it'll mess up when you throw. So I'm gonna come down closest to me, wrap it around. So they should both be coiled on top of each other. Really simple. Now I do want to say everybody has their own way of doing this, but this is just the way I like to do it. It's really easy. So now I'm gonna come down closest to me after I got these layered up and grab about 1/3 of this bunch right here. Just a small handful. There's nothing specific about this. Very simple. Once I have a handful, I want to make sure the line closest to me right here is straight and not rolled over to its side. And this is where we get ready to throw. It's not going to be a perfect pancake for me probably, but we'll find out. Since I throw right-handed, I take my left foot, step forward a little bit. You're going to swing back, let the momentum of the weight of the lead do most of the work for you. You'll swing it back and then you'll come out and throw, and practically let go all at the same time, but you're pretty much swinging out like this, and you want that net to open. Let the lead do the work. So we'll see how it works out. And hey, that's not bad at all. That's dang near, would have been pretty spread out in the water. Bunches up when you're on land, but that's not a bad net. If there was mullet going there, I would have been just fine. So I'm pretty happy with that throw. And normally you can get that pretty consistent throw with practice. So you saw that wasn't a bad throw. Check that out. Pretty round, you get majority of the net thrown out, and it wasn't a banana shape. You'll see a lot of times if you don't do it right, your net will be like a banana. You probably won't have any bait in there. But that would have got some bait. So I'm pretty happy with that throw. But key is perfect practice makes perfect. If you practice the wrong way or a bad way, you're never gonna get it right. You practice a good way and make sure you're consistent with the way you do things. So when you're out on the water and you quickly see a school of bait that you need to hurry up and throw a net on, you're not sitting there trying to think in your head, hey, how did I do this? Because you practiced it the right way instead of 15 different ways. So, but that's just my way. I just wanted to show y'all real quick. And a good net will sink right. These Betts Old Salt nets have really good soft monofilament. They come with instructions on how to take care of them, but it's pretty simple. A little bit of dish detergent and rinse it with fresh water every time you use it, and also keep it out of the sun. UV rays from the sun kill pretty much any type of plastics and monofilaments. This one is the 8-foot 3/8 inch mesh Betts Old Salt Net. The 3/8 inch mesh will catch practically every bait that you would want here on the Gulf Coast. What's up, kitty? Name's Miracle. It's our neighbor's cat. What's up, kitty? What you doing? Kind of looks like Bobo.
She wants to be famous.
Oh, what's up? It's funny, we have a lot of black and white animals. This cat would outrun Bobo in a heartbeat, though. I'm gonna do a cast in the water here, just to see if there's any bait hanging around. It's low tide, and it's pretty muddy, so I don't anticipate there being much, but we'll find out. Got my coil, stretch the net out. I've already made sure it's not tangled up. Third of the net, make the loop, come down again to about groin level, loop in the same direction. Come on, bring this around. We'll continue getting set up here. Get a little bunch. I got a piece of pine straw in there. You want to get all this stuff out. Like if you got pine straw or little sticks and stuff in there, it can mess up the way your net spreads out, so you do want to get that out. But this is pretty much ready to throw, so let's see if we can do it out here. Like I said, it's low tide. I don't really see much bait. It's kind of hard to see in the water because it's muddy after all the rain and the storm. But let's do a blind cast. Not terrible. I'd be completely happy with that cast if there's bait around. Let's find out without getting hung up on these rocks. Something. Hey, I caught a mullet. I'm gonna keep that one. I caught a little finger mullet. So that actually worked out really good. Check the finger mullet I just caught out. This isn't staged at all. This is just raw footage of me showing y'all. Just caught some of the best flounder bait and really big speckled trout and redfish bait. That is a finger mullet. I'm actually gonna keep that for the beach tomorrow. So that is awesome. If you can keep them alive and you're fishing that evening or that day that you're cast netting, that'd be an awesome bait. Some a little bit smaller, but that right there is pretty cool. The technique worked. I was able to catch some bait. This is straight up raw footage. It's not staged or anything. I don't even know how I would stage that, to be honest. But anyway, that was pretty cool. I hope you can get out there and be able to take this technique to the water and not have to rely on anybody else supplying bait for you. You can go out there and catch your own bait if it's there. But I appreciate you watching. I'm gonna go throw that on ice and probably do some more casts here. But I wasn't being very optimistic about there being bait out, and it kind of paid off casting the net. Ever since I was little, I've been throwing a cast net, so I've had a little bit of practice on and off. So it gets harder the older I get and the heavier the nets get, but it's still pretty fun. My wrists, I've said it before that I was in the military and had an armored hatch slam down on my wrist, so I have pretty bad joints there, but I'm still able to throw this with this technique, which is pretty cool. If you enjoyed this video and like to see more tips and stuff, go leave a comment down below and also smash that like button. If you haven't already, go subscribe. I really appreciate you. It's free to do and allows you to keep up with some great content. If you have, you're awesome. I appreciate you as always. We will see you on the next video. I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later.